everybody, this is Caribbean Ninja with another GalacticGonks Star Wars Unlimited Artist Spotlight. Today I'm going to be looking at the best card art of Legend of the Force. This set is fantastic in not only power, but the art is amazing. Let's go ahead and get started. Vigilance, and my honorable mention is Ezra Bridger. This card is by Derek Loffman, who hasn't done a lot of cards for Star Wars Unlimited, but this card is a banger. This is just an amazing piece of art with Ezra riding a whale, presumably. That's what I'm thinking. He's on a whale, and you've got two whales in the background. Beautiful. I mean, it's just detailed. It's meticulous. The depth that it gives with Ezra and the faded blue whales in the back is just wonderful. One of my favorite artworks of this set. There is a card, though, that tugs at me a little bit more, and that is Size Matters Not by E.J. Delacruz. This card is just, as soon as I saw this art, when they spoiled the art, I knew that this was going to be one of my favorites. One of my favorite scenes in all of Star Wars, with Yoda, showing Luke how it's done. And yeah, it's just a wonderful piece. It's painterly. It also, like the Ezra Bridger card, has just incredible depth with R2, Luke, dig up a swamp in the background. And yeah, there's not much more to say about that. It's just a wonderful piece of art by E.J. Delacruz. Those were my choices. Everybody's going to be different. Here are some of the choices that the other GalacticGonks chose for their favorite art in Vigilance. All right, so next we've got Command. And in Command, my honorable mention is The Purrgil King by Joshua Carson. A wonderful, goofy Purrgil. Love the colors. Just love everything about it. It's comedy. It's like comedic relief in art form for Star Wars Unlimited. The planet in the background, the way that he's got the stars, and just the expression of the Purrgil is just amazing to me. I love this card. But my favorite card art for Command, it's an unusual one, but I love this card. It's Minok by Agus Setiowan. I'm sorry, I'm probably mispronouncing that name. But this card is so great to me, the art on it. It reminds me of those scenes in like SpongeBob SquarePants where they cut away to like a very painterly, detailed painting. It's kind of like that for me with the Minok. It's incredible. It's an incredibly detailed painting of this little space creature. And very unusual. It's not like, to me, the typical art style, but I'm here for it. Like I really love this piece, and it's my favorite card in Command. Now, Command was very hard. There were a lot of great artworks in this aspect, but Minok was my number one choice. Purrgil, the Purrgil King, was my honorable mention. Here are the choices from the other GalacticGonks. See if their choices match your tastes. All right, so next, Aggression, my favorite aspect, is my honorable mention is Ki-Adi-Mundi, one of the best cards of the set. Also has some of the best artwork. And none other than Johnny Morrow, one of the best artists working on Star Wars Unlimited, is the artist behind it. Ki-Adi-Mundi, best representation, I think, of him so far, with the clone troopers behind him, and the spires of the background. Just the color, everything's harmonious in this really cool ochre, like brown, orange color. And it's just a wonderful piece in Johnny Morrow's awesome style. I have another card that I've chosen from him later. It's one of my favorite in the set. So that's my honorable mention, Kiadi Mundi. My favorite card this set for aggression is Death Field by Benjamin Paulus. This art with Revan in the background, doing some force lightning. I think this is fantastic. When I saw this, I immediately thought it was Johnny Morrow because it's very similar. But if you look closely, it's not exact. It doesn't have the exact kind of color shapes that Johnny Morrow uses. But wonderful piece. It's got the purple that I crave, and just the purple and red just make this card just wonderful. Love this composition. Here are the choices for the other Galactic Gonks. See if you like any of these. All right, so for Cunning, my honorable mention goes to Chien Fleury, Patrick Brown. This is just a wonderful version of Cal Kestis. Very, very much like something you'd see in a comic book. And it's just wonderful. It's got some depth to it. I think it's hampered by the fact, like a lot of times the events just, there's something about them. Maybe it's like the way the text is that hurts it a little bit. Like I think if this was a unit, it might even be better because they zoom in on it a little bit more. But yeah, I love it. Honorable mention by Patrick Brown, Chien Fleury. And my favorite card, Cunning was a little bit tough. It was like there was a lot of like I would say similarly ranked cards, but the one that stood out, and it's probably like character bias because I love this guy, is Babu Frick, Hey, by Borja Pindado. Just a great little card. He's just such a wonderful character, and I think it's lovingly depicted. Like he's just there. The spark is just really bright the way that the artist did it. Just great composition with Babu Freak doing what he does, working on droids. And yeah, so that's my favorite in Cunning. So now here are the choices for the other Galactic Gonks in Cunning. All right. So finally, we've got the colorless aspect cards, the cards at the end of the set. And my honorable mention is Porg. It's just this art is just it to me. It reminds me a lot of the previous one, the Purgle King, where it's just funny. Like the fact that Reno just put that Porg there looking at us, just breaking everything. You would never do that like in a million years for most art. And he did it. And it's just awesome. And not only that, like to me, the coloring on this is fantastic. The hyperspace on this, I really want to see that matte. I know that there's like a special matte that they did because I want to see it blown up and life in real life and see how it looks, because the art on this one is just wonderful. But there was one card to me that stood out just a teeny bit more because I love the Porg. But I told you there was another Johnny Morrow card, and The Father, Maintaining Balance by Johnny Morrow. Just, I mean, this guy just right now, to me, his style is just really hitting home. The way that he breaks up the scene with the different color shapes just slightly shifted, and the symmetrical balance on this. There's another one that I'm pretty sure it's him, the Jedi, the Grand Inquisitor, the Legendary. I think it's him. But that one's another symmetrically balanced artwork and looks great. I'm not saying that it's great because of that. I'm just saying that there's something about it that just looks really cool. And so, yeah, so The Father is my number one card in the colorless at the end, and Porg is my honorable mention. Now let's look at the other gonks and what they thought about the colorless cards in Legends of the Force. All right. That is the best art, in my opinion, in Star Wars Unlimited Legends of the Force, this wonderful set. I think, again, that the art in this set takes it to another level. Probably the best art so far of all the sets. And hopefully it just continues. Maybe they like keep learning and are, it seems like that's what's happening. Like every set, it seems like we're getting better and better art. Um, if you enjoy this video, please give me a little like and subscribe. And I will be back for another Galactic Gonks Artist Spotlight. See you next time.